Hey, what's going on? I've got a fun thing to look at today out of the Guitar Aerobics book. I'm looking at week 30. I'm just going to stay on one exercise instead of trying to slam the whole week out in one video. Alright, this is number 204, alternate picking, which is different than alternate facts, I'm sorry to say. I'm happy to say. No, this is real. So, these chords, I would like you to study the chords first of all. D, A, B minor, F sharp minor, G, D, G, A. I might need a pick here in a second, but, well, this is, you might recognize that from Pachelbel's Canon. Canon in D. Alright, so, those chords are pretty much the foundation of music as we know it. If you can play those chords, you can play a lot of stuff. Let me just kind of jam out the chords, but I want you to play them slow, like I did, even slower. I'm going to do it slow. Now I'm going to strum it a little bit. So understanding those chords, I think, is a really, really good exercise. In fact, when I went to see my son in Japan, on the way back I had my MacBook Pro, and on the plane I just got my headphones on, hooked it up, and with what remaining battery power I had, I wrote out about, I don't know how many, maybe 8 different exercises based on that chord progression. 8 different pages, I guess, like phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just exercises based on that chord progression. So that's why, you know, I would recommend, from my personal point of view, really digging in, understand those chords. Let me just do one more. I'm going to mess around. I'm going to improvise a little bit on those chords. I'm going to play some melodic sort of arpeggios and things like oops. I don't know. I could go on and on. That was a little rough, but you know, I don't really care about playing it. I'm not playing a concert right now. I'm just exercising over those chords. So again, it's D, A, B minor, F sharp minor, G, D, G, A. A D chord is made of D, F sharp, and A notes. There's D, F sharp, and A notes all over the neck. So you could play that, you could express that D idea, you know, way up there, or if you've got 22 frets, you can find the first string, hit that 22nd fret on the first string, you've got a D. Or down here, or you could even tune down low for your D, F sharp, and A. So I'm just saying that think big. A lot of times people think, well, the book said that's a D, so what do you mean that there's more Ds? Like, yeah, I'm sorry, there are. The whole neck is full of chords. And it's your job to find them. All right, you get the idea. We can do more with that. We can do some kind of shredding, arpeggios and things on this, but let's go to the book now. So the first shape, the first D is kind of difficult it's a big step. It's a chord where you have to hold down your pinky at the 5th fret, 5th string, that's a D. Ring is on 4th string, 4th fret, that's F sharp. Index is on 3rd string, 2nd fret, that's an A. And that might be a stretch. But wait, there's more. Tell him what he's got. You got to bring in middle finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and index on 1st string, 2nd fret. So that might really put the hurt on you. If you've never done that before, if you're used to playing pretty close like this, we have to start thinking wider with your hand. All right. And if that's killing you, relax. It's okay. You can work on this. So just getting that pinky more involved, pinky and ring, just start there and hold that. Forget about the other 2 fingers for a minute and let your hand up and come back on and just start remembering that chord shape. That's a D and an F sharp. Sounds like this. It's pretty cool. Here's my new song. 1, 2, ready, go. Very hip 2 notes. And then let your hand recover and then come back. And then we'll add our index. That's a triad. Root 3rd, 5th. D, F sharp, A. Try to sing the notes. Root 3rd, 5th. 5, 4, 1, or 5, 3, 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Root 3rd, 5th. Cool. And then let your hand recover, and we'll come back after your hand is turned back to its normal color. Bring in middle finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Index eventually is going to have to lay flat on 3 strings here. So you can approach it from the other side if you want to forget those 2 bass notes for a second. Let's just do the high end part. That's a totally legit way to play a D, pinching with your index flat on the 2nd fret, covering 3 strings. Your thumb is on the back of the neck. Try that. D major 7. Bring in your middle finger. You got a D. Sounds pretty cool. Maybe the end of the song. Maybe add ring finger, 4th string, 4th fret. See how this chord may have been a roadblock, and we just have to approach, we have to explore all ways to get over that roadblock. Are we going to dig a tunnel underneath, go around to the left, go around to the right, go over the top, drill a hole right through the middle of the roadblock? Let's try every way possible. So we're trying it from the top end, then throw that pinky out there. Just throw it. All right, that's the chord shape you're going to need. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. For the first 6 notes. That's your first chord. Then we're going to shift to an A, which this will also be a little bit of a shock, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's a 5, 4, index lace flat on 2. Again, see why pinky is really important to develop. I always see people that develop the ring and middle and index, and then they kind of let the pinky just kind of hang there off the side. All 4 fingers plus the thumb have to be pretty darn athletic if you want to move forward. And your hand is not too small. It's just not used to doing this. Don't worry about the size of your hand. People always immediately go, well, you see, the deal is my hand is a certain size. I'm like, yes, let's measure. Let's trace your hand. Let's hey bro, let's put our hands up. And usually my hand is smaller than your hand. I am a very small person. So we got our D. Oops. Ooh, that sounds great. So get that first measure going. Notice that the index finger from the D just creeps over to A. There's your hot tip, D, A. Here I go. Oops. So work, and then the other fingers have to, it's like a spider. Spider sees its prey and jumps. D, A. D, A. So, what I want you to do is log into your Netflix account, find Star Trek Season 1, watch that the whole time holding your guitar, just going through these 2 chords. Season 1, Episode 1. I think it's like the pilot. Watch that and do that change. After you get that done, watch Episode 2. And we'll do the next chord shape. Well, let's see what that's all about. I haven't gotten there yet. Woo, this looks crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are we getting at here? This is pretty cool. Alright, I've never really thought of B minor exactly like this. B minor's got some movement. It's got 2 notes on 1 string, so we're going to move like this. A 7-4. Often I will recommend holding the 4 and actually you might want to bar these 2 4s, the B and the F sharp. A B minor is made of a B, D, and F sharp note. Alright, so we've got a D here, B, F sharp, B, D, F sharp. So you might want to just anchor on your index versus going that fast jump. It is actually pretty cool, but it often makes, if you don't hit that exactly, it's not good. So you might want to just lay flat. Yeah, that actually rolls off your hand pretty good. Then an F sharp minor. Let's see what we got here. F sharp minor is F sharp, A, and C sharp. And it looks like a shape. Ooh, cool. Oh, that's murder. All right, this might be a problem. So ideally, we can hold a shape down and all the notes are in it. This one we might have to roll. Maybe, maybe not. This is actually pretty awesome. All right, this might be pretty crazy for you guys. This is middle and ring on the 7th fret, 4th and 2nd string. Index is on 3rd string, 6th fret. Pinky is on 5th string, ninth fret. Actually, I don't think about this shape a lot. I use this much as a minor a lot, like an A minor, or an E minor, or a D minor. Here it is as F sharp minor. So I do use this shape, but I often do not put that root in. So I can see where this is going to be a little bit of a strain. It is possible. So this might be episode 3. Wait, yeah, we're on episode 3, or episode 2 of Star Trek. So you're going to have to sit there and hold this shape. Move on to this one. So I'm going to read the notes. You could ditch the pinky. So there's an escape hatch. You don't necessarily have to hold it the whole time. Or you can try rolling through it. But the notes are a little bit staccato that way. If you look up like Charo, the lady that plays the nylon string guitar, the flamenco guitar, watch her hands when she holds shapes. You'd be amazed at the shapes. She's a small lady. She plays a big fat neck nylon string guitar, and her little tiny fingers are grabbing monster shapes. So it is humanly possible to do these. All right, let's go to the next chord. This would be episode 3 of Star Trek, the original series, of course. This is like our first shape. Almost. Remember the first D we did? D, E, F, G. Same shape. So this is a C-shaped chord, which we find out from the cage system. Caged, C-A-G-E-D, caged system. It's a C-shaped chord, so it's pattern 1 based on the letter C, the first letter of the word caged, C-A-G-E-D, C. Okay. It's brutal, but it makes sense. And then C-A-G, so G is the third shape, and this looks like a G chord here. I'll show you what I mean. Ouch. That's hard. Looks just like a G. It's a G-shaped chord. But luckily, you don't need the first string. The third shape in the caged system is a G shape. I don't know why I'm talking about this now and not like 6 years ago, but this is the crazy shape, and you rarely need the full shape. You just need little parts of it. Cool. So that's a 10, 9, 7, 7, 7, 9. That's a D chord. D chord is made of D, F sharp, and A, which we already talked about. Now we go to a G chord shaped like a C, but up here at 7, 8, and 10. So that's a C-shaped chord. And let's take it up 2 frets to an A. Ah, that's hard with this guitar. Excuses, excuses. All right. So I'm in no rush to play this fluidly. I think I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna watch Star Trek tonight on the couch and drill on this exercise. I think this one's worth taking extra time because you're gonna understand some really good sound, some really good chord shapes, a great chord progression. And if you find you're getting really tense in your arms, just take a break, shake it off, loosen up, breathe, deep breaths. get that tension out of your body and put down the guitar for a minute, walk around, get up, stretch your legs, come back and hit it again. You can also just go back to playing them as normal kind of cowboy chords. That's the latest Garth Brooks song. Or I even released a song with those chords. My song went like